Hey everybody, welcome back. Got another top 10 for you with a special new guest. Permanent guest? No, yep, he's a contributor. A permanent contributor here. We got Goofy with us today. He helped create these top 10 lists, and we're going to get his input in some of the ones that we're going to look over here. So, ones in this video, we're going to talk about Arena, War, and PvP. So anybody who likes to go at it, you know, with other players in the game, that's what we're going to cover. So if you're new to the channel, check the Discord link in the description below, and let's get to the video.
Bring me WolverThor!
All right. We got Goofy with us. Goofy, why don't you tell the people a little bit about yourself and where they can find you?
Yeah, man, what's going on? Happy to be here, by the way. But yeah, you can find me Goofy Rexy on YouTube. You can also find me Goofy Rexy on Twitch as well. I do stream live weekly. Also have a Discord server where you can actually join on in. Did I say Goofy Rexy on YouTube? Goofy Rexy on YouTube also, so you can catch me there too.
Yeah, and for anybody who hasn't checked out Goofy, he's a good dude. I found him on Twitch a while back, and I let him know the story, you know, a couple days ago. But he's good heart, good soul, good, you know, player, knows the game. He's kind of that. What would you call it? Like a mid-tier kind of like resource savvy type players.
Yeah, I consider myself to be a mid to early late game player, and I'm a cheap to play guy. That's my motto. I'm a cheap to play. Marvel Strike Force player.
I like it. So we've got our top 10 in January. We try to do these updates monthly. I know it's been a minute since we've done this. Honestly, a lot of the characters that came out towards the end of last year, we just didn't really love that much. And then schedules kind of got, you know, busy. We're like, you know what? Let's just wait till January. So here we are. So you can see the graphic, the full-blown graphic I got in the screen. Let's see, right over there. So you guys can kind of check that out. You can come find that on any of our Discords. We put this together. It's, you know, Yeti, Goofy, myself, all kind of do these rankings, and then it kind of gets meshed together into a final ranking, and then Punk beautifies it. I really shouldn't even call it beautifies it. He punkifies it. It looks good.
Right.
So, so you guys can check out that graphic there. Like I said, I'm going to go through Arena, War, and PvP today in a little bit of detail here. All right, guys? So, all right. First up, we've got Arena. This is purple column. Now, I've narrowed it so you guys can kind of see each character as I scroll through here. And at number 10, we got Yo-Yo. Now, I personally in Arena, I'm not really using Yo-Yo, but, you know, with that offense down a lot, I could see where she comes in a top 10. Goofy, you using Yo-Yo at all?
Yeah, so me personally, I'm not using her a lot anymore. I did use her quite often, you know, with Black Bolt and her and Black Bolt, but right now, not as much. But I do hear that she's a top character. A lot of people are using her in Arena, especially to fight those Black Order teams. So yeah, I mean, for that reason, I think that's the reason why she kind of comes in that top 10.
Yeah, she's still a solid player. As long as she gets that offense down, she's going to stick around. So coming in at number 9, we got Sinister. I mean, I feel like this guy's going to stick around for a long time. Those self-heals, the clones, I mean, he's a great character, and you still see him in Arena from time to time with the hybrids. So Goof, same kind of question. You what's your thoughts on Sinister?
Sinister is great, man. I mean, he's really annoying to go against, especially him and Emma. You know, whenever I'm using a Black Order team, you know, if they have the right combo, you know, I've been seeing some Doc Ock teams, you know, even against my my Black Order team, Sinister is super annoying, man. Very good Arena character, in my opinion. He gets the right clone, he can really make your day just horrible. So yeah, he's definitely worthy of being on this list.
Yeah, I agree. Coming in at number 8, Black Bolt, the former king of basically this list. You know, he's dropped down a little bit. He's still a great character because of his damage, but you don't see him as much, but he still lurks around. So I'm not surprised he's still in the top 10. As you know, you mentioned Black Bolt a little bit, Goofy, or you telling anybody to keep using Black Bolt in Arena?
Yeah, I still think he's very valuable. His damage output is huge. The higher raids you have on him, then obviously it's gonna be, you know, gonna be a nightmare for your team. Same kind of concept again. I mean, if he lands, you know, you really want to get rid of him before he gets that ult off, right? That's the one thing that you have against Black Bolt, is that he is a little slower. His cooldowns, you know, with that ultimate, it's deadly. It's deadly. And any team that uses him with Black Bolt, if you have some good red stars on Yo-Yo with him, they're using both of them together, it becomes really, really problematic. So Black Bolt's still very strong. He's clearing buffs, clearing positive effects too with that basic attack. He's really scary when you're facing a big Black Bolt up. I'm seeing 142k. And I know that might not be really big for some of you guys, but 142k Black Bolt for me is pretty dangerous, when fighting him.
Yep. Yeah, and that passive can if you're low, he'll tick you away.
Yeah.
Coming in number 7, you mentioned Emma earlier. She's a great all-game character. I personally still love her. Are you telling people to build her up, or are you using her yourself a lot?
So yeah, I mean she's a great all-around character really in the game. I mean, Arena is just another area where she stands out or where she shines through. I really try to go after her first when it comes to any sort of, if any team that I'm fighting in Arena, I try to take her out immediately because I don't want her to flip. It's really scary against a Black Order team if she blinds, let's say, Maw. Like Cole, cool, you can blind him, but if she blinds my Maw, then I'm not going to be able to get that ultimate off to be able to steal that energy and slow the other team down. So yeah, she's super important, I think, in Arena. I think a lot of the counter teams to Black Order do have Emma on it, with arguably understandable, right? So for that reason, she definitely has to be on this list for me.
Yeah, I agree. And I think she's probably one of the best standalone characters they've ever put in the game. And I expect her to be around for a while, even, as we get more and more Dooms on the scene. We'll see how those end up shaking out for all tiers of players. But I could see her playing around with that team a little bit. So now coming in at number 6, we've got our first Black Order member, which is going to be a pattern for the top 5. I mean, no spoilers there, but CORES, to me, he is obviously the weakest of the Black Order. Still solid. He's got some high crits, but between him and Proxima, one of them are going to die first. But so he tends to come in a little bit lower because she's got the offense downs and stuns. So I'm not surprised he's the lowest of Black Order. What are your thoughts on CORES being the bottom of the Black Order team?
Yeah, it's appropriate. I mean, his abilities, are the lesser of the entire team. It's still very valuable character. Obviously, him and Proxima, I think, are two of the best combos in the game. But yeah, I mean, if you're looking at the entirety of the team, I mean, he's the character that you're gonna say, well, if he dies, I'm not entirely too sad about it.
Yeah, no, I agree. And then the only non-Black Order character in the top 5 is Phoenix. Legendary. She's still making an impact. She's almost guaranteed to be on those hybrid teams to go against the Black Order when you use them. Granted, you do have the Ebony Maw factor there, but still. So how many Phoenixes are you seeing in Arena?
A lot right now. For the most part, once I get to top 60, I'm seeing all mostly Black Order teams, but there are some ones that are trickling in that do have Phoenix and Colossus, and Phoenix and Colossus are still a big deal, because I'm seeing some massive 100k plus Colossuses, right? So, that really kind of makes it difficult when you're going against Phoenix. You have to kill her twice, right? So, it makes it really difficult. So Phoenix definitely has to be on this list. Yeah, I think she's a staple. She's a mainstay in Arena. Yes, Black Order is strong, but a scary Phoenix and Colossus combo, Phoenix, Colossus, Emma, Sinister combo, like super annoying.
They can do some damage for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so we mentioned Black Order and we mentioned Proxima before. She comes in at number 4. That stun is huge, and obviously her speed is huge. Her being the 4th best Black Order, I'm okay with that. What are your thoughts there?
Yeah, I mean, she kind of has to be the 4th one, right? I still think that she's such a valuable character on that team, but obviously she dies first.
Yeah,
most of the time, anyways, because at least CORES goes into stealth, but she just gets she's the one where whenever I'm going against a big Black Bolt, right? She's the one I fear just not being able to survive if Black Bolt gets to her first. But her kit is just so valuable, stripping buffs, the speed, reduction, offense down. She's a phenomenal tune. Even outside of this Arena format too, she's really good, But yeah, I mean, when you look at the entire team, I think who we're gonna get to next on the list, right? She's the outside of that top trio. on the BO team.
Yeah, I agree. And speaking of the top trio, I'm going to scroll up here and actually show the top three because there's no secrets about this. We've got Maw at 3, Call at 2, and Thanos at 1. And so we're going through each one of these a little bit. My thoughts on Maw, yeah, you don't want to lose him, but he tends to be one of the first 2 to go down. Like you said, Corvus was stealth, but you really want to get to his ult. A huge Call. Obviously, you want him with that payback, doing monster damage, getting taunts, and Thanos is just, he's the ringleader, right? Flipping the buffs, you want to use that after hopefully the other team flips the buffs. And, these 3 are without a doubt the top 3 in Arena. And I think the order's pretty solid there. So what are your thoughts on the order from 3, 2, 1 with those 3? And, your thoughts on each one of them individually?
Yeah, so if in the context of Arena, or the context of, basically what we're talking about with this team, I definitely do think that, and 2 and 3 can kind of switch around. 1 is obviously Thanos. Like, there's no question about it. 1 is obviously Thanos. I think sometimes, Maw can be a little too dangerous just because of the healing factor, the resistance, stuff like that he's given to the team. So he can sometimes be, I would say, maybe being the second character there. But obviously, I think when it comes to Arena, a bigger Cole just makes it extremely difficult. So he's kind of like the anchor in a sense of the team, because he's why Ebony Maw can be as good. He's the reason why, Corvus and Proxima can survive a little bit longer. It's ultimately because of Cole. If you have a small Cole, then the entire team kind of falls apart. So yeah, Cole has to be there as number 2. And Thanos, he's all hail Thanos, right? I mean, he's phenomenal, man. He's phenomenal. He has to be the 1.
Yeah, I concur. So that's the top 10 of Arena. Hope you guys appreciate the walkthrough on this. Some of our thoughts, like I mentioned, we've got the infographic. That'll be on all of our Discords. Goofy mentioned, where he's at with his YouTube. He's Twitch all the time. You can check him out streaming. Go to his Discord, check him out. If you're needing any help at the early to mid-game play, again, check them out. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Hammer down that like button, notification bell, subscription button. You guys know the drill. And until next time, what do we want them to have? A good day, wonderful day. Just send them off and just a wonderful evening. What do you think?
I'll be blessed, right? Be blessed and be safe, guys.
You guys all be blessed. We'll catch you next time.